Breaking news, Donald Trump just declared a national emergency.
So this is a proclamation declaring a national emergency at the southern border of the United States?
That's a big one. A lot of big ones, huh? You know what that means, right?
President Trump, did President Biden leave you a letter?
He may have. Well, don't they leave it in the desk? I don't know. Oh,
What's in there?
thank you, Peter. It could have been years before we got it. Wow.
This is actually fucking disturbing. The executive order Donald Trump just signed declares a national emergency at the southern border. Listen to me closely. This is dangerous. Let me explain three things to you. The first thing Hitler did when he took over was declare a national emergency, and then through that national emergency suspended civil liberties. Hitler convinced everyone that it was immigrants and Jewish people that were the cause of all the country's problems. Donald Trump has convinced his sycophants that immigrants are the cause of our country's problems and we need a national emergency. It's literally the same playbook. Number two, understand there's no emergency at our southern border. All of this has been made up. I don't think Donald Trump's smart enough to have thought this all through on his own. He definitely has people telling him what and how to do it. But I don't care how he arrived to doing it. He's doing it. And then number three, as he signs this national emergency, which should give everyone alarm, which should raise red flags across the board, this reporter asked him, hey, Mr. President, did President Biden leave you a note in the desk? And then he finds the note and says, oh my God, I never would have found it without you. They go on to joke about this fucking note for a minute or two after this, and no one ever fucking once asked him, what do you mean a national emergency? What does that mean for the American people? What does that mean for our civil liberties? What does that mean for tomorrow? Instead, they joked about this note for a couple minutes and then went right on to the next executive order, which, by the way, what was the next executive order he signed?
This is an executive order taking a large number of executive actions to secure our southern border.
Okay. Sounds reasonable.
First, a national emergency based on our southern border, which is completely fucking made up. And now a number of executive actions to secure our southern border. This is huge. This is a problem. This is where it begins. As I document these final days of the American democracy, one day when our grandchildren learn about them, be it known, this is where the end began. News.